talking about like all the different programs and stuff you use to create the short films you've worked on, music videos. I guess what would be some of your tips for people trying to learn Blender or trying to
Mm,
learn After Effects? Because those programs all seem very daunting at first. There's so many options and sliders and buttons.
right.
So, what are some of your, I guess, tips or things that you wish you knew when you got started?
Yeah. Hmm. I never really had like anybody else give me tips within that. I just know I did two things mentally. I knew because I've just learned so many programs in the past, and I know that I'm gonna have to learn more programs in the future if I want to,
Mm-hmm.
be involved in the industry and learn more. Um, is to push through. Like you're gonna suck. Like when you start, you're gonna suck. Like nobody
Mm-hmm.
is Picasso. Like when you know what I'm saying. Like you're gonna have to make a stick figure, and if your stick figure looks bad, okay, you're gonna have to get there. You're gonna have to push through. There's a lot of people that they learn, they put like an hour into it, and then they're like, oh, this is too hard, I can't do it. That's
Mm-hmm.
not that's not how you learn. You kind of like, I mean, it's hard for me to apply it to anywhere else, but you can really apply it to anything, whether it's going to the gym or learning how to run or learning how to swim. You can't just do it one day and then say you suck. You have
Mm-hmm.
to do it every single day until something moves and something's different. And that's the mentality that I had. I was like, this is going to suck. Like this is
Mm-hmm.
gonna be bad, but I know that, in 2 years it's gonna be amazing. You know what I'm saying? But you have to
Mm-hmm.
you have to get there. You have to get there. And then the second thing is really just use what you have, use what you got. I don't like to collect all this money and then put money into something that I'm never gonna use. I'd
Mm-hmm.
rather just use what I have right now and then like kind of yeah, just use what you have right now to its full potential. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
if you need a house and all you have is a table, use that table as much as you can and the most creative way possible. And then that's how you know that when you get the house, it's gonna be a breeze. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Um, so yeah,
So yeah, I liked your first point. I mean, no one learns to ride a bike without training wheels. Like you're
hmm,
gonna most likely fall off a few times.
yeah.
So I think that does apply to pretty much everything. Like I'm actually been trying to learn Blender. I probably started 2 weeks ago. I've done a few
Have you
tutorials.
done the donut yet?
I didn't do the donut. I was
Bro,
gonna
do the
do the donut.
donut. Do it.
I was gonna do the donut, but then I
Yeah.
saw someone recommend like this one guy where you make well first you make like a little Minecraft thing just to kind of
Yeah.
uh, familiarize yourself with like movement. But then I made like a little like a sword and
Yeah.
like modeled a sword, and then
Right.
I still have like the last part to do. But no, I haven't started the donut
Well,
because some people recommended the other
the
one.
donut the donut is not like, it's not how to make a donut. The donut
Mm-hmm.
tutorial is more of like, it shows you every single setting within Blender,
Mm-hmm.
and through that we're gonna make a donut. So that's why I like it so much, and I'll even now go back to that. But what you're doing is fine too. I would say like just do something that you want to try to do, and then just learn that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if anybody tells you that they don't go back to tutorials, they're lying. Because I go back to tutorials all the time.
Yeah, it was nice because when I first launched Blender, I had no idea what was doing. I
Right.
actually started last summer. I saw like this one video, in my recommended. It was like basically like a little Animal Crossing like
Yeah.
trippy red music video thing
Yeah.
tutorial, and I was like, oh, maybe I could like use that and do something. And I messed with it, and I made some progress, but then some stuff like making the hair was really hard, and
Mm.
like trying to get everything, or like importing stuff like they were doing, or like doing the animations. And so I think I definitely kind of started on something that was not a
Yeah.
stepping
But that's
stone.
good too, though. That's good too, though. That's good
I mean,
because
I did learn some stuff from it, but I
cause
definitely
so
should have started with like a donut or something.
yeah, no, but that's good because while some people are starting at the beginning, if you start with an expert move, you already know how to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's very like
Mm-hmm.
specific based, I would say. So the more you
Mm-hmm.
learn, the more you'll put in was it like your gear, your gadgets, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, your
Your
portfolio,
arsenal.
your
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
repertoire.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
But then, yeah, launching it just a few weeks ago, it seems all daunting. Like, I barely kind of remembered how to do some stuff. But then, after watching like 45-minute, hour-long tutorial, I was familiar with how to get into object mode versus edit mode,
Yeah.
how to move around the scene, do faces, edges,
Hmm.
vertices, all that kind of stuff. So I mean, just basic movement,
Yeah.
and it's a lot of buttons. But actually, once you kind of watch a video, whether it be like the donut or one of the other tutorials that kind of breaks it down step by step,
Hmm.
it's a lot more digestible. And
Yep.
obviously, like, you don't have to use every single option. Most people don't use half of the options and stuff that you
Exactly.
can do. So I think that is important to just
Keep
kind of
yeah.
break it down
Keep going,
and to
bro.
just go at your own pace.
Yeah, I used to go on YouTube and just look up short tutorials on Blender. Like if it was 10
Mm-hmm.
minutes, 10 minutes and below, I would do that because I know that it would
Mm-hmm.
only take me like 2 hours in a day.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I probably didn't remember everything, but at the end of the day, like, I have a final product. And if I keep practicing, then I'll just keep learning and knowing, where things are and stuff like that. So that's what my advice would be. Would do 10-minute tutorials.
So that's what I've been kind of going through, is just looking up tutorials,
Yeah.
finding ones that I'm like, oh, this one's kind of short, or this one seems like interesting or something I'd want to do like in a style. So I just have like a big playlist, and I'm kind of working through those, and like I got halfway through one, but then trying to do some of the texturing was really hard. So I'm like, okay, I'm rather than hitting my head against a wall with this, I'm just gonna go on to the next thing. And I'm doing like the like isometric bedroom one that's like really popular, and
Yeah.
trying to do that. And definitely kind of slowly but more surely getting more confident and kind
Mhm.
of understanding stuff better. So I think that just keeping at it and like
Yeah.
that consistency is really important.